This 1830s iron hand press was in the basement of the old art building. This is called an Acorn press, acorn from the shape of the supporting cast iron frame here. The interesting thing is that when this was made in the 1830s, that was immediately before the printing revolution of the mid-19th century, in which all the features, all the facets of the printing operation became mechanized. So this really wondrous press was developed immediately before everything changed and it became obsolete. It would be like developing a really wonderful typewriter the year before the Macintosh came out. So now I'm charging the brayer with ink. The ink I'm using is synthetic ink, but of course in the early days, in the hand press period, the ink would have been made by hand every morning by the apprentices. It would have been carbon that was harvested from the inside of a chimney, mixed with boiled linseed oil. It had to be mixed very vigorously every morning by the apprentices. Now I have the ink spread very evenly on the surface of the brayer and we're ready to ink the press. So we fudged a little here. This is ahistorical. This is not the way it would have been in the 19th century. This is what we call now a Zinco, and this single plate with all of the letters and all of the illustrations was made using as its basis a computer output. So we made a single block, whereas before each of these pages would have looked like this, would have been composed of thousands of individual pieces of type set by the compositor and arranged in the proper margin. And in order to get the images, we would have had to cut wood blocks, just as you see here on this one. This happens to be a 16th century, an original 16th century wood cut block, which was cut by hand, allowing all the lines that we're going to print to stay raised. This is the operation that would have been done with ink balls, actually beating down upon the surface of the raised type. And now there is a sheet. The tympan and frisket lowered over the inked type, and the coffin run under the platen. The puller grabs the bar with both hands. The platen goes down. The impression is made, and voila. Not bad, actually. And that whole operation is done in 15 seconds by two people. 15 seconds. Imagine that, 4 times a minute for, what, 10 or 12 hours a day.